like that song. I was listening to it on repeat.
Three Strikes?
I hadn't listened to it. I heard the sound on TikTok.
Oh, because I made a TikTok to it before I left.
You rewatching it?
Yeah, because I made two. I wanted to see if I wanted to post one.
Should we cheers to another Jersey Girl Talk episode?
Yeah. Cheers.
Welcome back, everyone, to
Hi.
episode 2. This has been highly requested by people to do another episode.
That makes me so happy.
Makes me happy, too.
It's so cool.
I didn't think you actually cared what we had to say and, thought it was funny.
I know, right?
Because in the moment, I was like, okay, this is funny. And then I listened back and I was like, what are we even saying?
I literally felt like, I remember, when we got out of the studio and we sat down in Madison's car and I was like, that was a bit, all over the place.
Yeah. And then she was like, I think we need to have more of, a structure next time. So we do have a structure today.
A loose one.
A very loose one.
We just wrote down topics that we wanted to definitely hit, and then we're just gonna go.
Yeah, I want to make this a weekly thing. I think if we can keep this up, I think it should be a weekly or even a bi-weekly thing.
I'm so down.
Because then I feel like there's always something happening in our lives, and we talk every day.
Calm.
So why wait?
We're back.
Yeah, no, I feel like when did we record? 2 weeks ago? It's October 20. 2-3 weeks.
It was the first week of October, right?
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah, a lot's happened since then. Literally right after we recorded, more shit came out about that guy.
Literally shit hit the fan.
And I was like, dang, we're gonna put this out and no more.
Yeah, I know.
No more.
Okay. We said let's recap our weeks.
What did I even do last week?
I mean, I don't know.
We hung out every day last week.
Yeah, we did.
What did we even do?
We watched Coraline. I made cookies.
What day
we
was
did
that?
That was last Thursday, I think. No, you were down shore. That was last Wednesday.
That was Monday. No, last Sunday. It was last Sunday.
Oh, wait, last Wednesday I was at a concert.
Sunday.
Jeez.
Last Sunday we did a movie night. Then I honestly don't even remember what I did last week. I just remember I went down the shore Thursday morning. Because by the time you texted me, I was like, babe, I'm already gone.
This past week I lived in Montclair by my school. That's what I did. I went to a concert.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. I went to Between Friends, if anybody knows who they are. They're kind of small, but they were
Maybe
really
I should listen to them now.
Ugh.
You want to hear a funny story? I think I told you this already. But, so my grandparents don't have the water on, right?
Yeah.
And I drank a coffee on my way down the shore. And, my boyfriend wasn't at his house, so I didn't want to, go to his house just to, use the bathroom because I had therapy. And, I'm not taking my therapy appointment at my boyfriend's house when his mom's there. Love his mom, but, it's therapy. It's my last appointment with my therapist for a while. So I was like, I need, full privacy. So I go to their house, and I'm like, oh, my God, I really have to, go number 2. There's coffee. But there's no water on.
You didn't tell me this.
I didn't tell you this?
This is a live reaction, everybody.
So I was like, oh, my God, what am I going to do? I don't want to text a neighbor and be like, hey, I have to use your bathroom. I didn't have time to go to Wawa. I was not going to make it. And I didn't want to drive to my boyfriend's house just to poop. And also I wouldn't have made it there either. It was 8 minutes away. So I grabbed the keys because at the end of my street there's a yacht club. And I grabbed the keys and I literally go in, I open it, and I go to use the bathroom. And I had to, and luckily it was private because I'm having a private bathroom. If I'm having a coffee poop, I needed privacy.
No, I get you.
So I literally drove down my street, unlocked this house, and used the bathroom. Just used it and then drove home.
Honestly, you did what you had to do.
I did what I had to do, but it was oh my God, really? Of course it's what happened to me.
Really?
Of course, and I didn't think it through because I was got there and I was like, oh my God, I just had a coffee. I'm going to have to poop. And I don't want to go to Wawa just to use the bathroom.
Yeah, also that's a public restroom. So it's God forbid anything human. I'd be like,
yeah, but I think Wawa, can't you lock? It depends on the Wawa. Some Wawas it's a one stall. But it was just it was so pointless to drive 8 minutes just to go poop. Thankfully, because I would have had to do that if I didn't. If I didn't have that thing at the end of my street, I could or go in the ocean. I don't know, I always feel bad. I never want to intrude on my boyfriend's house. I never want to just walk in on it. You know what I mean? I never want to overstay my welcome. So I did not feel going to use the bathroom there.
Oh, we should talk about the jam-packed week we had this week.
Oh my God, guys, we're so busy this week. I have a networking event tonight. down in Lincroft or Long Branch, something like that. Ugh, I'm like, I want to go, but it's also like an hour drive. I just got back
What was it? Like you got
yesterday.
like a ticket for it? Like how did it work?
This girl who I work with was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. You should come with me." So I'm gonna go with her. Um, and then tomorrow I have my spray tan, and then we're going down to Long Branch to film a podcast with Ocean Soul Coffee,
Tomorrow.
and we're gonna be baristas.
I'm so excited.
Then, what are we doing Wednesday?
Wednesday, nothing actually.
Oh,
Wednesday I
Wednesday.
have work.
Yeah,
You have a podcast
I think
recording in
I'm
the
going
morning.
somewhere, but it's like if it's far, I may see if I can move it. Just 'cause I've been driving like a lot
I was gonna
to
say, if you
podcasts.
want me to come with you Wednesday morning, I'm not doing
It's Wednesday
anything.
night.
Oh, I thought it was
I
Wednesday
know.
morning.
No, it's night
Well,
because she
thanks,
has a
Riley.
job. And then Thursday we have our huge event.
Yay!
I'm so excited about.
And then Friday and Saturday we're gonna go spend the day down the shore.
We're going down to Lavalette. So get ready for a vlog on my channel of our experience and our time in Lavalette.
Maybe I'll start TikTok vlogging again.
You
I
know,
kind of miss it.
I think you should. It's fun to look back on because even like now, I'll look back at our videos that we did last year around this time, and I'm like, oh my god, like I remember doing that, or like I'll look back at like the short vlog you did, and then it's like fun to be able like to look back
Yes.
and
I need
like
to get back into
see
it.
what we did then. So I think it's definitely something you should do
Mhm.
because it's fun. So that's our week this week, and
Yeah.
we have so much more coming up. And she got a spray tan yesterday, and it looks really
Oh
good.
yes. Here we.
It looks
I
very
don't know if you guys
natural.
can really tell, but I'll move closer to the camera. So I'll do a 360.
It looks like she just got back from vacation.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm going tomorrow. I'm very excited. And then I'm also recording a podcast with. Maybe you can come over for that. I'm going recording with Laura. She is launching her new clothing brand on the 7th of November.
Oh
She's
yeah.
coming
Okay.
over. So that should be fun. It's tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's like all the updates for this upcoming week that we have.
Yeah. Thank God I'm on fall break.
I know you definitely needed it. I'm thankful because like my school schedule is so light that like I don't have to worry about it.
I'm on fall break. I definitely was getting to that point where I was like October slump. Like I just needed it to be over with. Then I have Thanksgiving and Christmas, but took all my midterms almost. I still have one, but
Mm.
oh my god, the girl that cheated on.
That was like because it was something where you couldn't be like a goody two shoes and be mean, but like you probably should have
Yeah, and I
been.
was like, oh wait, they don't even know what I'm talking about. Hold on, quick little story time.
This is a great story time.
Yeah.
I was getting mad like for her hearing
Quick little story
this.
time. So the other day, so it was last Thursday, I take syntax, which is you guys didn't know. It's the scientific like what? Like the scientific not like scientific method. It's the science behind sentence structure.
Yeah.
So my major's linguistics, so I kind of like learned all about that stuff. So and like grammar and like stuff like that. So my professor is like not the most helpful when it comes to like the note aspect. Like her notes suck. They're really hard to read through. There's not a single definition of a word on there. So like grammar's already a little difficult to begin with, but then when you're taking grammar that's on like steroids and then the professor isn't very clear about like what she's talking about, also doesn't present a single slideshow in class. Like it's all just verbal, like
Mm-hmm.
she's just speaking. It's a little hard to follow along sometimes. So before the quiz, I was literally sitting in my aunt's house because I was living at her house. 2 hours like studying to try to like reteach myself the lesson because I didn't like fully understand it from my professor. So I was just kind of like writing my own notes, doing whatever, blah blah blah. So long story short, I did teach myself. So I go to class and I'm sitting with my friend. Her name's Pam. She's on my right, and then this girl to the left of me sits down. And she is one of those girls that never goes to class ever. And when she does, she doesn't take a single note. It's literally her nose job, and her Gucci bag. Yes, and I'm not saying nose job like out of like her like she comes to class with the bandages. Like she's got a nose job.
Oh my god, I can't.
So it's whatever. So she sits down. Me and my friend Pam are going through the notes that I took that I was studying off of. And nose job girl taps my arm and she's like, "Hey, can I look at your paper or like your papers?" And I'm like, "Yeah, girl, don't worry about it. Like, of course, I'm handing her my notes that I took that I was like studying off of, that I worked my ass off to reteach myself the lesson. And she goes, "Thank you," because like some people are really like weird about that. Like I don't know if I told you this part, but she was like, the last time I asked somebody, so this isn't her first offense, everyone. She goes, the last time I asked somebody, she was like really weird about it, and she had her arm covering her test the whole time. But then
Are you telling me this part?
she got a 50 and I got a 50. So like what even was the point? Like it's not even like she knew what she was doing. And I was sitting there and I was just like, because she literally backed me in a corner to agreeing to let her cheat off of my test without like even realizing. So I was just like, oh, okay. So I was like, my solution was like, I'm just gonna mind my business and take my test,
Yeah.
and like if she can see my paper, like whatever, it's not my problem. But then, because you're right, like it was like, how was I supposed to like
Be
back?
like, "Oh, like, let me just cover my," it's like, you know what
Because
I
then
mean?
like I don't know, I didn't want to seem like, oh, like you know what I mean? Because it's just like obviously, like I don't know. The only reason why it made me upset was because I had spent so much time like teaching myself
Yeah, which is
everything that I was like,
understandable.
bro, literally, you don't come here. Like anyway, so during the test, she's like tapping my arm and she's like, "Can you move your paper up?" And I'm like, what? and, and then I handed my test and then I come back and there was a spot on the test that I didn't know, that I didn't know I had to study for. So I was just kind of like, oh shit, like whatever. So then I was looking through my notebook to make sure I at least got like some of it right.
Mhm.
So one, then nose job girl, I handed my test. She's kicking my legs and pointing to questions that she didn't get to copy down yet. And I'm literally sitting here and I'm like, what the like
Like, that's just so
what?
bold. It's so
You're
bold
so
to ask.
bold.
So bold to ask and so bold then to be like, "Wait, I didn't get those. Like, give me your test back."
Yeah, like give
Like,
me
the
the
teacher's
answers.
not stupid.
Yeah. And then the teacher already likes doesn't like her, might I add. And then the last thing that she did, which I actually could not believe, is that after she handed in her test, she was like, "Oh, I saw that after you handed in your test, you were like looking through your notebook and like you made a face. Like, did you get something wrong?" And I was like, I mean, there was just like a section of the test that I just like didn't know. And she was like, "Oh, it's okay because like I was looking at the other girls next to me and she had different answers than you, but I went with your answers." And I was like, I'm pack it up. I was like, wrap it up, girl. Like,
Ugh.
please, what else do you have to say about me and my freaking test that I
So
literally
bold.
handed to you
People have,
by
like,
accident?
no etiquette anymore.
Yeah, I
School
know.
etiquette. Like, I don't need you to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a teacher's pet either, but,
Neither am I. That's why I was just
why do we have to keep going and be like, "I didn't get those answers," or, like, "Those
yeah,
that girl
like,
had different answers than you," but, like,
so weird.
"Don't worry, I went with your answers. I teed up from you still."
Like, yeah, and it just like I don't know, it annoys me because I just know that I'm a good student. Like, I'm not a teacher's pet, but like I put in the work where it's needed and like I try my best and like I'm good at school.
Yeah.
So like I literally was like, girl, like I was like honestly looking at her like I was like, say another thing. Like
Yeah.
say one more thing, like on God. Like say one more thing to me.
So bold.
Anyway, that was my story about school this week. Sorry, that was a bit of a ramble.
No, but that was a story that was really funny. I remember sitting in my car listening to it, and I was like,
Bass is going, I'm mad for you.
I was
How did you freak out? And I was like, I was so taken aback by like
yeah.
because it was honestly one thing after another. I was sitting there and I was like, like I was getting punched in the face, like one after the other. I was like, what is happening?
We'll see when the next test come around. You better
We
not
have
sit
to
near
see what
her.
grade I get because if what if I got like a 40 and then
You didn't
she's
get a
sitting
40.
no, I oh my god, so many leaves just came down. It scared me.
The leaves actually are really pretty
They're
today.
so nice.
I
My
know.
yard looks so nice.
I love living in like Jersey with like the different change of seasons.
Yeah,
Like I could
I
never
hate winter
leave.
though.
I hate winter and I get really bad seasonal depression, but like I would never want to leave
I
Jersey.
like yeah, I hate winter, would never leave Jersey. I love New Jersey, New York Christmas. It's my favorite. And like I also like being in winter during Christmas time. Like I don't think I would enjoy like being in California and it being like
Yeah.
high 60s during like a time where you're supposed to be like
Cozy, drink hot
cozy and like wrapped
chocolate.
up and like whatever. So like I don't know. As much as I hate the winter and I hate being cold, like I like um Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
No, I agree.
and I like winter during Christmas.
I love living in Jersey.
Yeah, me too.
So grateful I live here. I
I
would
would never
never.
move.
No, okay. You know what the only issue I have is that I have beef with like one section of South Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Like such beef. And like me and Nick will talk about where we want to live in the future, and I'm like, just please, from like Lakewood to like Beechwood, no.
Off limits.
Off limits, we're not living there. And even like now, like I'm looking at like apartments and stuff, like just in case I want to move out, whatever. And like I'm like, I just don't think I could ever move back down to Lavalette because it's just like I would just have so much like
I would literally have PTSD. Like I'd go into
I
shell
do.
shock.
I literally well then I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna see someone. And then at one point
Off territory.
I did see one of my ops. And a lot of my ops are cops now.
Oh no!
But I'm like, God bless I don't get pulled over by them one day and then they just like arrest me or like give me a ticket because they just don't like me. Like that could happen.
Like maybe if they really hated you that much.
Well, so I was driving from the steakhouse down in Seaside, and there's like cops that sit on some of the like near the crosswalks or something, and I had to like slow down for this car in front of me for people to cross, and like I looked next to me, and there was one of these guys who I used to be friends with, and it didn't end. He was honestly, oh my god, I can't even. I'll get really mad. It was just one of like where like I felt like he was just like he just basically just used me. He was not nice.
We need to do like literally an episode of just like dissecting your year in like
yeah. I don't wish any harm on any of these people. It was just like like almost like a really like you gotta be like that, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm driving and like I looked I kinda like kinda side eyed and I was like, oh my god, no, it's not him. So then I'm like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop and I'm gonna say hi because we haven't talked in like over a year. Like, why would I say hi? Like we haven't talked. So I keep going like in my rear view and he like has his hands thrown up, was all excited and say hi. Then he calls me and I'm like, oh my god. So like
I think that's like wild
so
for him to call you.
I wasn't gonna answer, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be mean. Like I'll answer. So I answer, and he was like, "Yo, like that was me." And I was like, "Oh my god, that was you!" Like I didn't even recognize. I'm sorry, in my own head. Because well, I was late for dinner reservations with my neighbor who we're seeing on Friday, so I was like, I have to go. And he was just like, "Well, no, like turn back around. Like I wanted to say hi." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm late." And I kept going, and I hung up on him. So I'm like, "What? Why would I turn back around and say hi to you after the way you treated me?"
Agreed.
Speaking of people down there too, I recently got blocked by like my ex best friend down there. It's just wild. Like blocking is crazy. Am I really that like annoying to you?
Yeah.
Also, they still hashtag on coastal. I'm like, you guys are all just my fans. It's okay. Girl, just
Agreed.
my fans. But it was crazy that I got blocked because all I did was like maybe people can tell me in the comments this is valid. We hadn't spoken in like I don't know, a couple months, and like she just kind of like reposted stuff and was just like not like was just kind of like shading me, and I was
Yeah.
like, why am I following you and seeing this stuff? Because like you obviously don't like me. You removed our pictures, so like what's the point of following? And I've unfollowed everyone down there already.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. And like Madison would kind of like send me things and be like, "Oh my god, this came up on my For You page. Like, do you think that this is about me?" And it was like a repost. And there was a couple times where I was like, "Okay, like it could really be about anybody." But then
Yeah.
there was a couple ones that I was like,
That's
I
definitely
was like,
about me.
"Ooh, that was about Madison."
Yeah, and like I'm someone too that like
Very bold to be
yeah,
doing that.
I'm someone too that like if I'm in the wrong, I will say something. I will say I'm sorry. Like it was just something where it's like we just weren't aligning anymore. Like it was just much like it was just very much like that. It was just nothing. We just weren't aligning. That's literally it. There was no like big beef or drama.
And it's
Like
normal to grow out of people. It
yeah,
doesn't make them any less
we
of
were
your
really
friend
close when I
as
lived down there.
yeah, at one point.
So I was like, you know what? For like my peace, I'm just gonna unfollow because I felt like, you know, we weren't friends, and I feel like I had unfollowed everyone else down there because it was just something where I was like, I don't wish you guys harm, but like I just feel like, why do I need to be following? Why do I feel like your social media is for you, and I feel like we need to normalize not trying to like burn bridges. I guess everyone following. I feel like people are like, oh, I can't unfollow and stuff. And I'm like, well, like it is your social media. You're scrolling through it. Why would you follow someone you don't speak to? You don't really even like.
Why would you want the reminder all the time?
Yeah, so I unfollowed, and then the next day, I forget even how I figured out I was blocked, but I was blocked on literally everything. My boyfriend got blocked too, and I was like, nothing. There was no bad blood. I just like unfollowed. And maybe that's like me just like being dramatic, but I don't know. I thought that was crazy. And now I'm like, okay, another one bites the dust. I think we're I think everyone from Tom's River I haven't don't really speak to anymore.
Besides Nas.
Yeah, love you, Nas. He's not here though. He's in
We'll
North
have
Jersey.
we'll have him on a Jersey Girl talk one
Mhm.
day.
He needs to come on. But that was my big news from last week is that I got blocked, which I think that might have been like I like never get blocked.
Yeah, friendship breakups are weird.
They're just hard because it's like as much as the breakup sucks. Like yeah, like it's not breakup sucks. Like a friendship breakup is like
It's
you
a
know.
different kind of relationship.
Mhm.
And like I was also like friends with her like loosely through Madison. She was a really nice girl. Like I actually really liked her
No,
a
I did
lot.
too. I liked her
Um
too. That's why I'm kind of like, oh, like it's like kind of sucks. It's like I liked her and
yeah.
like I really just like we had a good friendship and we were by each other, but I think the distance made it kind of hard too.
Yeah. That's before my
Yeah.
time.
So I think we're gonna do dinner. But we have a workout class Friday morning.
Yes.
Dinner Friday night.
I forgot about that.
I want them to. It's like super abs and super base.
Oh, that'd be
Um, I have to. Okay, I want them to confirm that we're in the class and also to confirm the event. But yeah, so we're gonna go to that, and then we'll go down the shore, and we're gonna go to dinner at Berkeley Cut. I'm taking her out to dinner. I do social media there, so that's where I'm like I haven't really eaten there ever. I haven't like sat down for dinner, so I'm like I feel like I need to do that. And then we're gonna go to a comedy show, which is fun because we get to go in the cast only room. We get to hang out on the stage,
fun.
like it's fun.
Yeah.
And then Saturday morning, well, the world's our oyster. We can go wherever we want.
Yeah.
Point, lava. It'll be really fun.
I definitely go thrifting.
Or even Manasquan, the thrift, like dry goods over Squan dry goods is really good. And they have a committed pig down in Manasquan. Love
Sounds like a
committed
plan.
pig.
Yeah. That's low key our spot.
No, I took Mason there the other day too, and I was like, I just can't. Like, I hate pancakes. I hate pancakes. The only pancakes I like are the red velvet. That's the only
I
pancakes.
know. I was gonna say those are the ones you
I
like.
hate pancakes. Pancakes or waffles? That's the comment. Everyone comment pancake or waffles. I'm a waffles.
I'm lucky a pancake girl.
Why? I don't know. I hate pancakes.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I never crave sweet breakfast and like peanut butter and like toast.
My hyperfixation right now is an omelet. My
Mm.
boyfriend makes. I can't make my own omelet, so it's only when I'm with him he makes me an omelet.
My my hyperfixation breakfast right now is 2 pieces of toast, one savory, so it's like eggs, like tomato, cheese, like spinach, like whatever I have, and then one is always blueberries, honey, um, pumpkin pie spice, like the seasoning little thingies,
Yeah.
and then frozen blueberries.
Ooh.
So good.
I just get lazy. Like I'm starving right now.
That's what I
Actually,
had
'cause
for
I
this.
haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
I'll eat soon. I just like I get lazy. But then when like I start cooking, I'm like, oh, this is like
Light
easy.
work.
Like, why am I? It's like when you put something off,
Mm-hmm.
I finally also did my laundry for the first time in like ever. Like I haven't done my laundry since I lived in Lavalette. But my mom has been like behind, not behind, but like we have a lot of laundry in our family. I was like, oh, I'll do my laundry to help out. I'll pull my
Mm-hmm.
weight because I'm a stay-at-home daughter occasionally.
Stay at home daughter. Stad
Yeah, I
or
don't
stag.
love it. I don't like being like a housewife.
A house daughter.
I don't like being a house daughter.
A house elf.
An elf? I'm not an elf. That's mean. You're the elf. You're shorter than me.
She has a point.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Why don't we get into? Oh,
Okay, we can talk
I'm
about
gonna.
it. You can bleep it out.
I'll bleep
Wait,
it.
we should give him a name. Let's talk about the guy from the last episode, but we need to actually give him a name this time, so it's like easier to talk
Man
about.
child.
Should we give him like a real name? Like I don't know.
You
Like
didn't like man child?
we can. No, I don't know.
Garrett.
Garrett.
Why is Garrett not a good name?
Okay, we'll talk.
It's like an ugly name, so I thought it'd be a good one.
Okay.
Oh my god, sorry that anyone's named Garrett. Like Garrett's an ugly
Anyone's
name.
boyfriend? Sorry, Garrett.
Maybe
Okay.
boyfriend?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
it's like
anyone's.
anybody's
Oh,
boyfriend.
okay, go.
Okay, so where should I start? All right, well, basically, let me start by saying it's over. It's been over for like a week at this point. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're going for a walk.
Yeah. It's been it like I want to say we like cut things off like literally right after the podcast. I think
It started.
it
going
was
that
Sunday.
way?
Like that Friday that we recorded at Elevate, it was like started the downfall and then we like cut things off Sunday. So I don't okay. I don't really know where to start because I don't remember, like, what we
I would
talked
just
about.
start with how it ended. Because I feel like if people want to listen to like more debriefing, go to
We
our
could
last
just
episode.
yeah, okay. So, on Sunday, he had texted me. He was like, "Good morning, blah blah blah, whatever." I'm like, "Good morning." Da da da. We like talk throughout the day, and then I get left on red. I'm I'm a crash out. I'm a certified crash out, and like, but I will never crash out on him. That's not like getting left on red is not the end of the world, and I know that.
Yeah.
That's not what the point was. Like,
Hmm.
so it was
Like if you're
like,
gonna read it, just answer. Like, what's the point of
yeah,
looking at something and not answering it?
like I know that he it was I know that they were watching football, like his friends were over
Yeah.
and whatever, so I was just like, not my problem. Like it's not a big deal that I got on left on red, like I don't care. Let me just preface like I didn't care. It wasn't a big deal. I don't want to be called dramatic. So then it wasn't a big deal. But then it was like um I was left on red for like an hour. And then it was 2, and then it was 3, and I was just like, all right, like whatever. Then it was 4, and then it was like 5 or 6, and I was like, okay, bro, like
I'm so sorry. I just was like,
anyway. So then it got to the point where it was like 5 or 6 hours, and I was like, okay, like really, like really,
yeah,
like no one's not on their phone for 6 hours, especially when your plans for today are drinking beer and watching football with your friends. Please.
yeah,
So, and if he literally had said to me like, oh, well, actually, we'll get there. So, whatever. So I kind of start freaking out a little bit because I had already know that this was like on the cusp of ending.
yeah,
And I think that I was just having a little bit of anxiety and like a little bit of like, I don't know, like frustration and like confusion when it had to come to like actually ending things.
mhm,
Like I was just a little like, I was getting myself worked up about having to actually deal with the situation. Like I knew that once I was in it and I was like, if I was like breaking up,
yeah,
air quotes, like if when it came to like ending things, that I would be fine in the moment, but leading up to it, I was just kind of like I was freaking the hell out, bro.
yeah. Because no matter what,
And
you still liked him to a degree.
yeah, and like the funniest part was is that like he was never somebody I wanted to date or ever wanted to get serious
But
with.
the entire time, it's like I know we're probably gonna end up, so I'm just like I'm okay with that. But then it would be
Yeah,
like hours long of us talking about it, and I was like, don't get too attached. We know it's gonna end.
yeah. So I mean, okay, yeah. So then I text him after being left on red for X amount of hours. And I was like, are we good? Because I thought that saying like, are we good was like the perfect like lead into like someone being able to just finally pull the plug or like hint at it at least.
Be like, yeah,
Just to be like, hey, like, because he could have easily said, no, like, actually, we're not really good. I've kind of been in a weird headspace about this. Like, I think we
yeah.
should talk about it, which I knew he was never gonna do, even though he's 25.
It's
But
just good to give that room of like, hey, like what's going on?
yeah,
Something's off.
because I had come to the conclusion that I did want to end it. I was like, I'm so sick of like kind of like having these little crash outs. Not even little. Like I was like, there was times where I was like so confused and freaked out all the time
Yeah,
that I was just like, okay, this is not worth it because how many times have I said that I don't want to date this guy? I don't want it to be serious. I don't want to do the distance and I'm freaking out. So I was like,
yeah,
you know what? I'm pulling the plug today. I was like, it's not happening. I'm not doing this anymore. Whatever. So I text him, are we good? He reads it probably, I want to say like not immediately, but not like after a long time. It was
yeah,
probably like 20 or 30 minutes. I get left on red. And I'm like, oh, like, oh my God. Like, how do you leave an "Are we good" text on red? Like, I get if you don't want to deal with it, but you could have said something like along the line, like a nice way of being like, I don't want to deal with this right now.
yeah.
Like,
Or
that is a possibility.
or just don't read it because it's not like it's a long text. Just are we gonna? You can see it on your
There's no
phone.
way that he knew his read receipts were on because unless you're reading things with all that confidence and not answering, then you don't know if they're on. So whatever. So I get left on red, and then it immediately goes from me being like crash out, like upset, to me being like, "You disrespectful piece of shit! Like, I'm
Yeah.
so mad that you're not answering this right now because I was like, I want this to be over. I want to have a
Yeah.
conversation. Like, why are you leaving right now?"
Yeah, like,
So
I wanna
then,
end it.
yeah. So then, which maybe that's on me for just not saying like I want this to be over, but like I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a girl. Sue me.
Just a girl.
So then, um, he answers. I want to say it's like 2 hours ish later, and he goes, "Sorry." Oh,
"Hey, Dad. We're
okay,
recording a
we're recording.
podcast. You wanna say hi?" Oh, that's so mean.
So he texts me and he's like, "What did he say?" It was like, "Sorry,
"I've
like
been
I've
busy?"
been with my friends all day and haven't been on my phone." I read that and audibly went, "Bro, whatever." Like I
Because you've been
literally
on your
read
phone,
it.
you've read the text.
You read the text twice. Also, nobody's just not on their phone for that long. That's bullshit.
"Hey, Charles.
So,
Mr. Carrot, come here."
so I literally was like, okay, whatever. So I had an exam the next day, so I just ended up studying and like whatever. And then I answered, and I just said, "Bro, whatever." LMAO. Reads it 4 minutes after I sent. Like I remember it so vividly. Reads it 4 minutes after I sent it. We have not spoken since. Like that's how it ended. Like
So mature for a
so
25-year-old.
immature. Like that's so
Man-child.
crazy. And like I had my pity party about it for like a couple days.
Yeah, which is good. You have
But
to
I'm
let
like
yourself get
fine. It's
emotions.
like I think it's like funny. And
It's
I
funny now. Now it's funny.
like now it's really funny. Like in the first like day or two when it happened, I was so mad. Like so mad. Like ask Madison, like we were like we went on a walk, so I just like literally rant about it. And I was sitting there, I was like, I literally cannot believe this. Like
We knew it was gonna end at some point.
yeah,
I didn't
thank
think it
God.
was gonna end like
Sooner
that though.
rather than later, because this was the week I was supposed to go see him.
Oh, thank God. Yeah,
Yeah.
to drive 4 hours to Delaware.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett. Yeah. And then I think the reason why I was just like so annoyed about it was just because like I don't think ghosting is ever appropriate. Like, I mean, I'm definitely guilty. I've done it before. But like in this situation, I just don't think that it was right.
Because it wasn't like you
Like,
guys had just met online.
yeah, like I was just like, there's no I would have liked to end it in the way of me saying like, there's no beef, I just don't want to do it anymore. But if you like called me in a month, like I would pick up the phone. Like
Yeah.
it's not like something weird happened between the two of us. I just didn't want to talk anymore. And then
Yeah.
but now we don't talk at all.
Now that
So
we
it's just
don't
like
talk.
now he's just he's just the story viewer on my Instagram.
Still.
Spam and main.
Should we like post a clip of this?
You follows he still follows
Tag
my
him.
spam account.
Still.
Yeah. I'm not
Hmm.
gonna be the one to do anything. And you know what? The thing is that if you've ever talked to me and you follow me on social media, I never stop posting ever. So
Always be reminded.
you will always see me.
Hmm.
Always. So I don't know. I'm trying to think if like there was this happened so long ago, like the crash out that I had about it so long ago that I don't even remember what else that I was like.
I feel like that was just all the key points.
Yeah. I mean, I was definitely also upset because it was just like I know that like throughout like us like talking and whatever and like I know that he would be confused as to sometimes like as to why I would be like confused and upset sometimes and it's like how are you confused about like me being confused
Yeah.
about you not living up to the standard that you set in the first place?
The bare minimum.
Like that's like when we
Like you
first
wouldn't
met,
call.
it was great.
That's crazy to me, the no calling.
I'm so
I think
embarrassed.
calling is a bare minimum in a relationship.
Yeah, right. But like I also felt like I wasn't allowed to be upset about anything
Because
because
you weren't
I wasn't
dating.
gonna date him
Hmm.
and I was like doing it for funsies.
Yeah, we could still be upset.
I mean, there was definitely a point in the beginning where I was more serious about it, but then he proved to me time and time again why I shouldn't be serious about it. 25, by the way.
Another one bites the dust.
25. Romance is so dead in our generation.
So
He
dead.
was literally born in the 1900s. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, what is he in 99? Right? 25?
What year are we now? No, we're in 2025, Zoe.
Oh, so he's a 2000 child.
Unless he turns 26 this year.
He turns 26 this year.
So yeah, he is born 1999.
Wait, he turns 26 in 26 though.
So he's
So
born
it's-
2000 this year. I said this year. You said yeah.
Darn, I thought we weren't born in the same decade. He's Unc.
It wouldn't be the same. No, a decade's 10.
Oh yeah.
Century?
Century? Yeah, it would be century.
Are we sure?
Don't count me on that.
Dad, what would you call the 1900s compared to the 2000s? Is it a century? Different centuries? Oh.
The 20th century is the 1900s. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
We're in the 21st.
We're in the 21st century.
Is there anything else?
No. We're caught up.
No, I really feel like that's it.
I think we should recap next Monday after our weekend together.
Yeah.
Should we do like an Alex Earl episode where like we bring it with us and like we set it up? You know what I mean? You know how she does it?
We can do it on the beach.
The
The wind.
cold, The wind. We'll see. Follow
We'll figure it
our
out.
TikTok for BTS vlogs.
Yeah.
We have to recap the event. We'll have to recap Kim's show, recap dinner, recap our weekend on the shore.
Weekend, yeah.
So I think we're going to do one on Monday. Weekly episodes coming at you.
Ugh. Thinking about how I have to start school on Monday.
I have to go to school. I have to go to school today.
Oh yeah, you do. We have stuff to do.
Ow.
We have errands to run.
Oh, I
Places to
forgot
be.
Catch you next episode.
Peace out, guys.